What is up, guys? Me, Farron. Good, what day is today? Actually, it's Wednesday. Good Wednesday morning, afternoon, actually, since you guys are gonna see this in the afternoon. If you're new to the stream, actually, it's not even a stream, dude. I'm so used to always talking on my stream and never uploading to my YouTube. But if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new to the channel, welcome home. Or welcome back, because I haven't been really uploading a whole lot. But, today I'm going to be giving you guys a quick little review. It's going to be a super quick review, actually. I'm not going to be getting like super into detail about this weapon, because mainly because most reviews they aren't really that good. Well, there's a difference between seeing how the weapon works and actually like using it. And for the first perk, I used Accurized Ballistics. It gives you more impact, but less. It kind of cuts you down on stability. But it honestly, this gun doesn't have too much recoil. I know I do play on 5 sensitivity, but never really found myself holding down my right analog stick like I usually do. But let's roll on to the next perk, guys. Next perk is Outlaw. Precision kills with this weapon dramatically increase reload speed. I was kind of a little iffy on this one because usually most perks that say it increases the reload speed kind of do increase the reload speed. I just never really checked that out, but once I tested it out over here in the Plaguelands, I immediately saw a huge difference. As you can see right here, you can see that I pre-fire, reload, get a precision kill, reload, and the reload speed is just incredible. Another thing that you should also notice is that the magazine size is 36. Sometimes I whip a couple shots here and there, but the magazine size was actually big enough so that I was able to take down 2 enemies regardless of getting headshots or just body shots. Could it take down 3 people? To be honest, I don't think so. There was times that I would actually get close to killing 3 people, but after you would get to like the 3rd person, you'd be left with like, I would say roughly around 5 bullets or even less. But regardless, even if you do kill the first 2 people and that 3rd enemy does pop up out of nowhere, you always had time to just reload. Like, the reload speed was just incredible. The final perk on this that a lot of people have been talking about is the Virulence. Precision kills with this release a Siva nanite swarm that attacks other enemies or something like that. But pretty much every time you get a headshot, it leaves like these little nanos. It's kind of like the scatter grenades from the Hunter, is it? I think that's what it's called. But I don't know. It's not as deadly or as strong. I never actually, after playing like 20 games with this weapon, I never really actually killed somebody with it. I never got into like a gunfight, killed somebody headshot, turned around, and then noticed that, oh, my Siva nanites killed somebody, you know? I don't think they're actually strong enough. I think they might be strong enough to take down shield and leave you with like a quarter of health, but I don't think it's actually strong enough to actually be deadly. Overall review of this weapon, it's a really fun gun. If you really like playing with pulse rifles, or if you're a pulse rifle kind of guy, I would really recommend this weapon. If you're not really huge into pulse rifles, it's not the end of the world, in all honesty. I might be playing around with this weapon for a little bit longer, but that's just because like it's just a new exotic. Like, get a new weapon, dude, you're gonna play with it, dude. You get a new toy, you're gonna play with it. Get a new game, you're gonna play with it until you're fed up with it. Then you're gonna go do some other stuff. Play with the shotguns. But if you play with a shotgun, I'm gonna break every single one of your freaking fingers, dude. Any thoughts? Any last comments of this weapon? I would honestly say it's not a must-have, but it's one of those weapons that would be really cool to have, really good to have. Like I said, like it just really depends if you're a pulse rifle kind of guy. I kind of sometimes do play with pulse rifles, not really. I'm more focused on like kind of sniping a little bit. I'm not saying that I use the No Land Beyond. I do use the No Land Beyond from here and there, but it's not, what's it called? I wouldn't really trade it in with a regular primary. Is it the God weapon? What everybody thinks it is? I don't think so. There was a lot of times that I would get into gunfights with other enemies, and I would just get destroyed, just wrecked. Mainly by hand cannons, or some scout rifles. There was other times that I'd get just destroyed by scout rifles, but mainly hand cannons, dude. I still feel like hand cannons are still the strongest weapons in the game. But that's pretty much my review, guys. I really did enjoy this. I really did enjoy making this video. Oh, and also another thing, when you do unlock this weapon, it does come as a 390. So looking out, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Freaking Dr. Doom.